Hey guys, got another video for you in free agency predictions video series. This one's for the Las Vegas Raiders. Just get this started. Got to sign their draft picks at 89.6 million, so they have a ton of cap space. They don't really need cap space, but guy that could definitely release is Gardner Minshew. They signed him on a 2-year deal last offseason. He was not that good of a signing. Like you don't want him really starting, so just free up run, make sure O'Connell is your backup next year, assuming you draft a quarterback some point in our first 2 rounds. And then, so yeah, on him release Minshew, save them about 3 million because of that. He does have 10 million in dead cap, which isn't great, but that's not that bad. So yeah, boom. Now he's at 92.6 million. Another way to get even more is restructure Kristen Wilkins. He dealt with a lot of injuries this last season. I think he only played around, I think, like 4 games. I don't know the exact amount. So he barely played after they signed him away from the Dolphins last offseason. But they can save 22 million by restructuring him by converting his minimum base to a plus roster to a bonus and add 2 more void years. So due to that, gets in 114.5 million, just like that. So yeah, it's pretty easy to get them over 110 million. That was just 2 moves. So now let's go look at some of their free agents. Ron Morningston, like I want to bring back. End of his rookie deal, he's been good for them for a while. He's like one of the field decent spotlights on that back end of the defense. That's secondary, and that defense has not been that good for a few years now. So I'll bring back Javon Morgan on the 3-year, $47.1 million deal. Just yeah, like you already have enough needs on that defense. Might as well try to keep one of your good starters. Another good starter. He was a steal a few years ago. He is a late round pick, and a good slot corner. Nate Hobbs. So I'll bring him back on a 1-year, $2.8 million deal. Just give him our prove a deal. I don't think he may want to just sign a 1 year deal and just see if he can help his market next and if he has a good season. Just because he has had some struggles that last season, so just give him a short term deal and see what happens their next season with a new head coach and Carroll. So yeah, because yeah, how much does Madison want to bring back? There's how much does Dula want? Yeah, I'll let Abdullah walk and bring back Alexander Madison on 1 year, $1.6 million deal. He didn't do great this year, but he does all right. And the running game had a lot of struggles. It wasn't just him. Zamir White had struggles. Zamir Abdullah had struggles. So Abdullah walk, bring back Madison. How much is Kuhnsman? He missed. Did he miss like all? He missed a lot of the year. Did he for sure? Did he miss all of it? I can't remember for sure. Come on. So yeah, he missed all of last season. He has looked good in the past. Like he in his last healthy season, 23, he had 8 sacks. They but 40 million is a little more expensive on bringing back. Like I wouldn't mind bringing him back, but not for 20 million a year. I don't think he's that good, especially when you have Max Crosby. If they do end up trading Max Crosby, maybe. Tyree Wilson has not done much. He did a little better this year in his rookie season. Still hasn't done a ton for a former top 10 pick though. So yeah, how much does Spillane want? 20. How much do Diablo want? Yeah, I'll bring back Divine Diablo on a 2-year, $14.9 million deal, and let Spillane walk just because it's an extra 6 million, and Diablo's a few years younger than him. So yeah, Janoris Robinson from a Vikings draft pick there. Let him walk. Actually, how much does Robinson walk with Kuntz gone? Don't tell me. And what's his chase on from our first round pick bust there? Yeah, I'll bring back Clavon Chase on another 1 year, $3.6 million deal, just to help out dead depth with Tyree Wilson has some struggles first 2 seasons. Kuntz gone. Like if they were, I don't think they are, but if they were enough training Max Crosby, I think they would bring back Kuntz just because you're losing Crosby and Wilson hasn't shown much. He hasn't shown he can be a great number one yet. So yeah, no, it's just Terrence Marshall. I don't tell me, okay, Butler. It's a little more expensive. I want to give him. Yeah, maybe Epps. The safety press isn't great. Their first pick's not going to be a safety. That's way too early for one. So I'll bring back Marcus Epps in a 1 year, $1.7 million deal because we obviously brought back Maureen, but behind them right now, nobody I'm that high on. So yeah, like they just keep him for another year. See if the draft ends up going, but be kind of tough to get a good. We might not get a great guy, depending how the first two picks go. Obviously, we're not taking one at six. I maybe at 37, but it also depends on how the board falls. Like maybe if More is there, but I'm not taking Watts that early. So like it might be a few picks until Ray will take a safety. Sounds like some free agents they could potentially try to bring in. Definitely it's help our receiver. They obviously traded Devontae Adams mid-season. They got Myers, but he had rumors around he was going to get traded as well. And then other than that, they got a lot of young guys, so they could definitely use some help at wide receiver. Um, I mean, maybe they signed a guard and then they released James and they moved Powers Johnson back to center, and that's because that's where he played at college. Maybe they do that, or they try bringing Kelly and just release James to like keep Powers Johnson at guard. Let's see some corners. How much does Byron Murphy want? That's really expensive, which is why I don't think Vikings are bringing back. But the Raiders need help at corner. When you have that much cap space, you can be willing to overpay for guys because you have enough cap space. Like that's only 10 low under 10.5 million cap hit. You still don't have over 90 million. So I'm not bringing Byron Murphy in a 4 year, $88 million deal to help at that corner room. They have some young. They do have young corners, but a lot of them have had struggles. Not it's not any guys that you're no mind trying to get replacements for. They got to use mid round picks on them. So you'd be awesome if they do work out, but you're not. It's not a huge deal if they don't. How much does Aaron Jones want? He could pair him up with another former Vikings running back in Madison. Abdullah's former Vikings running back too. None of those Jones didn't play with those two ever because Jones was only Vikings just last season, but still former Vikings. They could definitely help their running game. And it's only a 1 year deal, so you could still and this running so you just can help push down your running back need a little bit because you're just like you'd still take a running back, but it will push down a little bit because the running back class is loaded, so you can wait a little bit. So bringing Aaron Jones in a 1 year, $5.5 million deal to help out their run game. Pete Carroll loves to have a great running game. I think he'll like to do that. Um, 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 how much does Hernandez want? Not too bad. Like, yeah, yeah. I'll bring in Will Hernandez in a 2 year, $8.5 million deal just to help out a guard. Now you can move Jackson Powers Johnson right here back to center where he played at college, where I think be the best at NFL level. He's not terrible at guard. I just feel like he can do better center where his natural position is. So now he can like from Rome. You can hopefully get a little upgrade and guard sent to your line. Release Andre James and save 1.6 million. You still don't really need him at center. So yeah. So you got Parham. I'm a little higher than him than James because I forgot to see how old is James. James is 27, so he's not even that old actually, which is kind of surprising. Dylan Parham. And so yeah, like Parham's still young. I feel like he can do a little better too, develop some more. So yeah, Philomel. I was about to say Philomel's getting paid a decent amount. It's not a rookie deal anymore. He's got paid. Who's our right tackle? They got Munford at DJ Glaze, but he's a late round pick. I kind of forget how late I picked Munford was. He's been a decent start for him. So real late. He's taken, obviously, you got Colton Miller. He's been good for them for a while. Since they took him in 2018. How much does Reddick want? He could be a fun pairing with Crosby, with Kunskan. How much does Judon want? Yeah, I'll bring in Sam Reddick on a 1 year, $11.6 million deal. Him and Crosby could be really good together if Reddick has a bounce back year. And if he doesn't, at least he doesn't have to be your number one edge rusher because you got Crosby. So I'm gonna get Reddick a 1 year prove it deal. And after all these signings, they still have $83.5 million in cap space. So they still got a good amount. We haven't signed a wide receiver yet, have we? No, we haven't. All right. Yeah, time to look at other wide receivers we could bring in. Maybe Carroll can turn around, but do you really want to take a flyer? Anthony Johnson with all the stuff he had going on this last season. How much does he want? How much does Cooper want? That's more I want to give him. Uh, maybe Allen doesn't want to go to Las Vegas because it's not super far from LA, but sounds like Allen only wants to re-sign the Bears or go to one of the LA teams, Rams or Chargers. So I'm not going to sign him. But if I did, yeah. Some of these guys are more expensive. I want to give them just. How much does Mike Williams want? He's an injury-prone guy, but yeah, I'm gonna try to help out your receiver room. Guy seems to be injured a lot, but he can be good when healthy. So I'll sign Mike Williams to a 1 year, $4.4 million deal. Just try to help out the best you can, whoever your quarterback ends up being next season. And the best way to do that is get better at online, get more weapons for him, and have a good play caller. That helps too. So that's what I'm trying to do here. Obviously, we can still do more in the draft. That's just what we got. That's what we got to do. Obviously, we'll have to wait and end up seeing who their quarterback ends up being. If we don't know that yet, but I'm just trying to help him out. So that is one now. Yeah, they don't need a tight end at all. They got Mayer and Bowers. Um, how much does Slayton want? That's more than I want to give him. Um, so we let Blaine walk to get Diablo. We did draft Eichenberg. Let's just get zero white on. Maybe. How about Dotson? Yeah, I'll bring in EJ Speed to try to be a good replacement for Spillane, who we're letting walk on a 2 year, $10.7 million deal. How about that linebacker group? Being your new pairing with Divine Diablo now. So get that help. So your Jenkins is gone. I really do not have much of D tackle behind Wilkins if he has with more injuries this year. Could go great games. I've had him being signed by teams in these videos a few times lately, so I'll try to go a different guy. Um, Gallery, I'll see. One. Let's just flip to on there. Joseph. He might end up retiring, but it seems like he ends up signing somewhere mid-season. This time, I'll sign him in off-season. Honestly, well, he signs the Raiders before, but just yeah. So yeah, and I'll sign the ball Joseph the 1 year, $1.5 million deal. Get some depth at defensive tackle. Can help teach some of the young guys because they got a lot. You got some young guys in that defense. See, help out there. Just try to help out that defense. Um, How's Valentine? Tell me. Get some more corner depth. Um, that's just Maddox, Bailey, yes, Slot, and Hobbs. So we signed Byron Murphy. Still have Hobbs, so they don't need to spend that much. If we let Hobbs walk, maybe, but they don't really need to spend that much more money in our corner. It's because Samuel's on a pretty good amount. How about Jackson? Well, tell me. Um, Dorsey. Tell me either. Gonna bring in Bolton, but we already brought in Mary brought in EJ Speed. Um, how about Hamilton? Tell me either. Yeah, I'll bring in Marcus May in a 1 year, $1.4 million deal. Just be some safety depth, decent veteran there. Yeah, like even after all those signings, they still have 78.8 million in cap space, so they still have a ton. So they can definitely make some more signings. But I think I already did enough. I already signed Murphy. I already signed Reddick. I already signed Jones. I already signed AJ Speed and Mike Williams, Will Hernandez. I already signed Marcus May and Lavelle Joseph. Well, I did a ton of free agent signings just to try to help out their team. I feel like Carroll's on want to bring a decent amount of players to help out that defense. So yeah. Now let's go to the mock draft portion of this video. First pick is 6, so they got really other pick. I just kind of see who went 3. Donovan, what? He took Wizard Riki already? Okay. That is a new one. Thank you, Will. I'm thanks to Dirk Sanders, QB Colorado. Get their future quarterback. At least try to. I just want to check. I'm like, okay. Seems like in all these CPU, all the ones red CPU do picks. Every single one, 2 of the first 3 picks are the quarterbacks. Quarterbacks are usually gone by 6. Not this time. That was pretty easy. I'm now looking at receiver here a little early for Harris. But running back could still do a running back here in the Jones signings. Jones signing. I don't know why I said signings. We only signed one Jones. But you could probably, with how good this running back class is, I feel like we can wait till 68. Hopefully, they won't all go. Might regret that. Let's see. Just kind of want to see where some of the top guys here. How old is Colton Miller? He's in his late 20s. What is his? So he's 29. He's going to be 30 early on next season, so he could get our tackle develop him behind him for a year with D-line. Maybe Darius Alexander. Yeah, I signed Byron Murphy. We signed Hobbs. You got some young corners. So I'm not that high on really any of them. So I can get some help at corner. I'm going to give them a Zaire Thomas corner at Florida State here. So now they got 68. Alrighty, we're here on the board. Alright, here we looking at our receiver. Maybe Higgins. How about running back? Caleb Johnson. I feel like he could be one. Him could he could be there at 73. Let's look at Patriots. Probably not. Saints go with Kamara getting older. Bears got Swift. Jags got ETN and Bigsby. So they don't really need running back. So I think Johnson could fall to 73. So I'm gonna wait. Might be wrong, but I think there's a good chance of it. So yeah, I signed him Joseph, but he's super old at this point. So I'm gonna get some up D tackle. I'm gonna give them TJ Sanders, D lineman out of South Carolina. Let's see, running Johnson is still here. Let's just look at some of the other guys who are here just to look. Yeah, I don't give them Caleb Johnson, running back Iowa. Carroll's last couple years in Seattle did like having a back committee with Charbonnet and Walker. So yeah, so they got 107. Let's see who's here. Of course, Scadaboo's still here. Could have taken somebody different. Nose falling a little bit. How are we looking developmental tackle? Tier lineman. Taylor Delge is here. Yeah, I know. Try to get more weapons for Sanders. So I'm gonna give them Jalen Noel, wide receiver of Iowa State here. Now they got 144. Let's see who follows us there. Come on, what? Okay, Lun's still there. He's having consideration. Just getting our developmental tackle there. Ransom's here. Okay. How about tier line? A little early for a guy there. One's definitely consideration. They had DJ Galay. His got Pete as a free agent who we let walk. So yeah, I'm gonna get them Chase Lunt, tackle of UConn, get them on tackle. Him and Glaze can compete to be the eventual placement for Miller with him almost 30. So now we're up here at 182. Okay. So Jalen Reed's here. We're looking guard. Tanner Hernandez, but he's on 2 year deal on Parham's. I think he has 1 year left. So yeah, I'm gonna give them Carson Vincent here. I'm in Alabama A&M. Get him developmental guy guard there. Now they're back at 214. Receiver Nash could be a cool pick here because we signed. What's our receiver signed again? Mike Williams, but he's on 1 year deal. So I know give them Antoine Wells Jr., our receiver out of Ole Miss, getting our wide receiver help there. Now they're already back on the board at 218, and they got 224, and then that's it for their picks. I'll look at safety. Edge. One of these three guys you think would four guys here would fall. But versus safety guys kind of disperse quick. So I'm gonna give them Maxam Cook, safety of Toledo, give them some help there. So now they're back 224. So yeah, I'm gonna get them some depth at edge, try to help out eventually at one point. I'm gonna give them Jod Joyner, edge on Minnesota there. And so that's their picks. They had a lot of them. They had 10, so they got them out picks. So just try to help out their team. Got their core. Most mock drafts, you aren't able to get a quarterback for them at 6 because the top 2 guys are gone, and now there's no quarterback. There's no top 3 quarterbacks worth the top 6 pick this year like last year. So yeah, at 6 I got Shedeur Sanders, QB. 37 got Azir Thomas, corner, and then TJ Sanders, the lineman at 68. Caleb Johnson, running back at 73. Jalen Noel, wide receiver at 107. Chase Lunt, tackle at 144. Carson Vincent, interior lineman at 182. Antoine Wells Jr., wide receiver at 214. Maxen Hook, safety at 218, and then Ja Joyner edge at 224. So yeah, I was kind of see because this, we saw Thomas Rico go at two, like two first two picks for edges. That's crazy, crazy cool. Man, they really like Hunter going to the Bears. Um, Same with Johnson, the Colts, and both of the Vikes. Yeah, guess they think Ryan O'Neal's not going to be on there much longer. They come out earlier today. Stafford, Saints, and Rams releasing their year. Sable the Lions, eventual replacement, or current replacement for Zeitler, or if we keep Zeitler, Glass now. Panthers getting our weapon. Loveland to the Chiefs, okay. Burden to the Eagles. Oh, that could be really scary as wide receiver moment. They keep Brown and Stonte Smith on them, but I don't think they would draft the receiver 32 if they keep both of them. So yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. That's it for this video. Hope you have a good one.